Happy Wednesday, everyone, and thanks for checking into WeatherBug. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson, and our mild weather continues across the nation. A big change from what we were dealing with last week even. So a quick turnaround. I know the eastern two-thirds of the country were well below average, and now we're well above average across much of the nation. The southeast is still going to be a little soggy, especially the eastern seaboard today, but then the west coast is turning wetter today through tomorrow. And some of the high elevations from the Intermountain West to the Sierra Nevada range, the Wasatch, those areas could pick up just a little bit of snow, nothing significant. But what we are dealing with this morning, thanks to some of the residual moisture that we've had just over the last 7 to 12 days, even 14 days, well, a lot of that moisture is kind of hanging just in the lower part of the atmosphere, and some dense fog has developed. And it did develop this morning in many areas through the Ohio Valley. So that'll burn off as we get into this stronger mid-March sunshine pretty quickly. And then there is the precipitation holding on yet through this afternoon and evening, mainly through the mid-Atlantic states. We have a little northwesterly flow here in the northeast that could bring down some snow, maybe see even some minor accumulations through the end of the week. We're still waiting for an additional 2 inches in Boston to break that seasonal snowfall record. We'll see if we can do it. But again, it's going to be kind of close here. We are expecting another surge of heavier moisture to be pushing up from the lower Mississippi Valley. Meanwhile, Wednesday and Thursday, you can see this blob of moisture working east from the west coast into the Intermountain West. Again, some of the high elevations out there will pick up some precipitation in the form of snowfall, but it's not going to be terribly heavy. The best chance of some of the heaviest rain and moisture will be in the Pacific Northwest, but there's that secondary blob of about 1 to nearly 3 inches of liquid. And there is that snowfall potential. You can see it in the highest elevations, but then the mild weather continues across the nation with the coldest air situated north of the Great Lakes region. 50 in Minneapolis today, and how about that in Denver, up to 70.